We'll call the meeting to order. We'll have a roll call here. Gamak.
Here.
Buckholz.
Here.
Tilbury.
Here.
Farian.
Here.
Coots.
Here.
Hawkinson.
Here.
Oh, he said here. He did say here.
I saw your mouth move, David.
I'm here.
There you go.
Okay.
There he is.
If you'd like to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. So with the agenda tonight, do we have any additional things for the agenda from anybody? None seen. Do I have a motion for approval of
Move
the
it.
agenda? Motion by Buckholz, second.
Yes.
Yep. Second by Tilbury. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, the same? Okay, thank you. Nobody's here for open forum, so we can move along to the approval of the minutes. And what you have before you are actually 3 sets of minutes, going back to one meeting in 2023. No, 2 meetings, I think, in 2023, one in 2024.
Yep.
And what ended up happening here is these Charter Commission meetings happened right about the time that Jessica Bizey was transitioning out.
Yep.
And these reports actually did not get filed. And so we need to approve the minutes of these 3 sets. And my question actually to you, Deb, is do these minutes need to be approved individually, or can they be approved as one?
You could do them individually, or you could do them all as one. It just depends on
Why don't we
if there's any
just-
changes that
Why
need to be
why don't
made.
why don't we just do them individually?
Yeah,
and
I
just
think that's the
review it?
right way.
Just to make sure.
Okay, so.
I'll move the August 22nd, 2023 minutes.
Second.
Okay,
Chairman, this is David Hakinson.
yep.
There's several errors of misspelling on my name on several of these documents.
Okay,
So before we approve anything, I would like to point those out. Deb does have those. I don't know if she was able to correct them for tonight. If she has, then I have no objection, but I did provide 6 instances of my name being misspelled.
well, we apologize for that.
Yes, they are updated, and everybody has an updated copy on the dais tonight. So what's in front of them is the update with the fixes with your name.
Correct spelling.
Great, thank you, Deb. Then I'll withdraw my corrections since they've already been made.
There was only one of mine, 2 L's. And Like I
Fix that
really care.
later.
Yeah, it's not me. No.
You're missing a T on my name and a couple of these on this August 22nd set, on the number 3 and then the number 7
pretty
adjournment.
minor. Yeah.
But you had it right on the present,
Yep.
so.
You know, and those were started, and I probably should have read through them because I put my name on the bottom of them, but I think Jess started them, and then they got drafted and they never got in front of you, so
I'm not insulted, people
no, that's
spell
okay.
it wrong all the time, I'm just letting you know.
we'll get that fixed.
As a matter of
Yep.
protocol, Deb, do you want to go through and correct those spellings that still need to be corrected
Yes.
before we send these copies in today?
Yes, we can do that.
Okay, good. So there's no comments, there's a motion and a second. All in favor of approval of these minutes from August 22nd,
You want to
2023?
do a roll call?
Yes, so,
Oh.
I'm sorry, we need to do a roll call vote. Thank you for the correction, so.
We should probably modify the motion.
Yeah, with the corrections of the
Yeah.
name spellings.
Spellings.
And I would second that then.
So we'll modify the motion, Buckholz will make the motion, Gamak will second it with a modification. So roll call, Gamak,
Yes.
Buckholz,
Aye.
Tilbury,
I,
Farrier.
Aye.
Coots,
Aye.
and Hawkinson,
Aye.
and Lothar, aye. So then we have September 26th, 2023. Do we have any, again, comments, changes, additions to these minutes?
I'll move the September 26, 2023 minutes.
I will second that.
Okay, Buckles, motion, Gamok, second. Again, we need a roll call vote on this.
Yeah, do we have any spelling issues on this one?
I
Looking at
see
it here.
one
Yeah.
under number 6, the motion. Buckles should have a T in it.
Yeah, it's on 3 too,
Oh, yep.
so.
Again, the motion,
Motion with those,
With
spelling correction.
spelling, with name corrections, yep.
yeah,
Yep.
and second to them. Okay.
Okay, Gamok,
Aye.
Buckles,
Aye.
Tilbury,
Aye.
Varian,
Aye.
Coots,
Aye.
and Hawkinson.
Aye.
And Lothar, aye. Thank you. And then, November 12th meeting.
I'll move the minutes for November 12th.
Okay, do we have any, again, I think there's some spelling things that need to be corrected.
With any name spelling corrections required.
Yeah.
I see one.
I'll second that.
Okay, Buckles, made the motion, Gamok, second. Roll call. Gamok,
Aye.
Buckles,
Aye.
Tilbury,
Aye.
Varian,
Aye.
Coots,
Aye.
Hawkinson,
Aye.
and Lothar, aye. Next item on the agenda would be any unfinished business. And does anybody have anything they want to bring up in terms of unfinished business? No? Okay. Moving on to new business. This is actually pertaining to,
I can give a little
yes,
report
why
if
don't
you want.
why don't
Okay.
you do that,
Yeah.
Deb? Deb's going to give a report on why we're actually moving in this direction with the commissioner term update.
With the charter amendments,
Yeah.
yeah. So staff is recommending 3 amendments to help get us alignment with what the current charter practices are right now. And then one item is to come in compliance or be compliant with some Minnesota rules. There's been some changes there. So we want to get those updated. So the Charter Commission can propose these amendments without referendum, but will need to make a recommendation to the City Council for adoption by ordinance, which will also require public hearing, which is tentatively scheduled for December 11th. In your packets, you had a red line copy of the charter with the recommended changes.
I do have one quick
Yeah.
question. The public hearing, is that
Yeah.
with the council or is that?
That's with the council.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Mhm. Yep. So you have a red lined copy with the recommended changes to the charter in your packet. And one of the items, the first item was a change to the number of commission seats. In Article 1 of the charter, it stated that the Corcoran charter has 7 commission seats. The commission is currently operating with 10 seats. So staff is recommending including the language to the charter to memorialize the number of seats to 7 permanently. At this point, we have 6 commissioners that are having terms that expire here at the end of the week. And we have 2 that have submitted applications for reappointment, which will go off to the Chief Judge of District Court. And once the 2 commissioners are reappointed by the judge, the Charter Commission would then be left with 5 active voting members. Reducing that charter number to 7 would help maintain a quorum, because right now, if we lose our members and we're still set at 10, there will be no quorum. You know, we would never have enough to hold a quorum. So reducing that to 7, and then even if we have 5 voting members after that, we would still ensure a quorum. And then that would give us time to fill those 2 extra vacant seats after that. So So that was the first amendment that we're looking to add. You guys have any questions about that? Okay. The second amendment is just on term limits. Also in Article 1 of the charter, it stated no commissioner may serve more than 2 successive terms. So to align with what the charter's actual operations are now and to avoid the inconsistencies going forward, we're proposing adding a section to the charter with language stating that there are no term limits.
Because we historically have not been actually following that.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll,
So we're going to change the charter
Yeah.
to conform with how we're acting.
yeah.
also a statute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the third amendment that we need to do, this is to come into compliance with the petition compliance with the Minnesota Rule 8205.1010. So we were made aware of a potential update that we should be making to the charter. Section 7.3 needs to be updated to include the date of birth to the language to bring the charter into alignment.
With the
So,
petition.
for the petitions, yeah. So right now it was asking, and previously, the name, address, and now they want birth dates. And I guess this is to verify that they are actual voters.
Right.
So, that's just bringing that up to, compliance there, so. And those are the three options, or the three items before you. We can do a motion and prove them all in one. So tonight, I'm recommending considering a motion to approve the Charter Commission Resolution 2025-01, recommending the three amendments to the Corcoran City Council for adoption.
So moved.
Second?
So,
But I do have a minor correction.
Yeah,
Under 7.03, the petitions language, I'm sure it's just something that was with the red lines, but there should, when you struck the and between names and addresses, you need a comma after names. And so there's two spots on there for that. So just wanted to, something very minor, but we want it to be correct.
we will get that in there.
does anybody have any actually comments about this? You would like to go
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Okay, so we have a motion on the,
And that's as corrected with the,
yes,
the
as corrected,
typo.
to approve all three of the amendments that are before us to the charter. We'll start with Demock,
Aye.
Buckholz,
Aye.
Tilbury,
Aye.
Varian,
Aye.
Coots,
Aye.
Hawkinson,
Aye.
Lothar, aye. Also, thank you for that. I'd like to go back to actually 7-8 for a second, if we could. And just, is there formality that we need to accept the resignations that have been handed in? Is that something that we need to,
Well, that would be, should be within this item 7B, that we're requesting that they accept the resignations and then the applications for reappointment to be sent to
sure.
the judge.
So, Gerald Tucker is resigning as of the 18th. And David, who is joining us tonight, is resigning on the 18th. Daniel has agreed to be reappointed. Randy, I believe you're resigning on the
Yes.
18th. Thank you all for being here tonight. It just helped us get this moved forward. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Megan Hibbard is resigning on the 18th. Jonathan, you are being reappointed. And then George and my terms expire October of next year.
Yes, we'll have to get our applications in next year or after the first.
Yeah. And Jim, you are serving until March 17th, 2028.
Yep.
Okay, so do I have a motion to accept the resignations of the current commissioners?
Move it.
Okay, Buckles motion,
Second.
second by Gamot. Again, roll call. Gamot,
Aye.
Buckholz,
Aye.
Tilbury,
Aye.
Varian,
Aye.
Coots,
Aye.
Atkinson,
Aye.
and Lothar, aye. Thank you for that. Next on the agenda is our annual report to,
Chair Lothar, I
Yes.
just have one
Sure.
question. So that item 7B, it was to accept the resignations
Yeah.
and then accept the applications for reappointment?
That would be by motion, yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure that's the
Yes.
motion that you're.
yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
great.
yes. But thank you for clarifying that with me. Then the next on the agenda would be our report to the judge, annual report. And I believe we have a copy of that before you. And that would be this.
Pardon? Yes, that's it.
Do we need to read this at all?
That would be page 52 of your packet.
I will move the submission of the annual report.
I'll second that.
Buckholz, motion, Gamot, second. Roll call, Gamot,
Aye.
Buckholz,
Aye.
Tilbury,
Aye.
Varian,
Aye.
Coots,
Aye.
Hawkinson,
Aye.
and Lothar, aye. I think we have to set a date for the next meeting, and so I prefer it to be a little bit earlier in the year than later, like in October. I think that works best. If there is some kind of issue that comes up, it gives us a little wiggle room to schedule,
That would be better.
yeah, another
No.
meeting. So-
I agree, I just, so just make sure it's not MEA week. Because I'm going to be racing out of here to a football game.
We were desperate this year, so.
I understand. I'm just letting you know that,
Are the commissioners okay if Deb actually picks a date in October that doesn't conflict with MEA?
Or
Yeah.
would you want something at the end of September so it's before your term expires?
well, that'd be good.
Okay,
Let's do that.
all right, we can do that.
Just in case we don't fill these other vacancies, we want to make sure that we have a
Enough
quorum
people.
to be able to do the appointments.
Be a good idea.
Yes.
So can you send out a notification on that, and then we'll put it in our calendars?
Tentatively,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
end of September.
Is there anything else for tonight?
Just a question as to whether or not any of the members of the commission should attend the city council public hearing.
I think you're free to do that if you would like to. I don't know if it's necessary.
Probably not necessary. I mean, it's
Well, it's not
pretty
requ-
slam dunk.
It's
Yeah.
not required. I think it should be pretty consensus driven, you know?
And it takes a unanimous vote of the council.
Yes, and
Yeah.
that's why we've kind of pushed to the 11th, because I did hear the second meeting in November, we weren't going to have all the council members, so.
Okay.
And we know that we will hopefully for the December 11th, because we're also doing truth and taxation that night, so.
And you're certainly more than capable of expressing the reasoning behind it.
Right,
So,
right.
Thank you.
I'll check my schedule to see if I would be available, but I could probably be available
Great.
for that. I'll probably be in the middle of a bunch of rehearsals though, so. Can it be early on in the agenda of that night?
It was under new
probably be on the
business.
consent agenda, I would think.
Well, it's
Can
a
we put it
public-
under
it's a
consent?
public
It's a public hearing.
Yeah,
so-
it has to be a
so-
public hearing, but it
So
could be,
It'd be a first item.
we have to put it first item.
Because I may have to run out for some rehearsals.
You can do the public hearing for that before the truth and taxation, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, we can probably
okay,
immediately after consent.
all right,
yeah,
thank you.
great.
Anything else?
Move to adjourn?
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second. Second,
Well,
okay.
We'll do a roll call on adjournment. Gamot,
Aye.
Buckholz,
Aye.
Tilbury,
Aye.
Varian,
Aye.
Coots,
Aye.
Hawkinson,
Aye.
and Lothar, aye.